Well, hello there, ladies and gents. I'm Tammy Sipniewski, your crypto queen. Thank you so much for popping by my channel. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm only here to remind you to buy on red candles. And speaking of red candles, I know a lot of people FOMO'd into Bitcoin hard because there's been a lot of videos saying Bitcoin in just like 6 weeks is going to reach like $70,000. I can't tell you how many videos I've seen of people saying that. And listen, everyone is entitled to their opinion. I still think we go a little lower for Bitcoin, and I'll explain to you why. But there's also a reason why maybe our old way of looking at technical analysis right now kind of goes out the window. And there's a few different catalysts that could crumble those indicators. So let's talk about some of the biggest ones. Of course, number one are the Bitcoin ETFs. Those are inevitable, and they could happen by the end of this year or maybe Q1 of next year. That's amazing and huge. The hash rate for Bitcoin has increased significantly. Number two are the amount of wallets that contain Bitcoin has gone up exponentially. And the people that are holding Bitcoin are considered long-term hodlers. All of this is really good news for Bitcoin. Countries are mining Bitcoin. Of course, we have the broad adoption of cryptocurrency in general. All of this are catalysts that could break our old narrative of how we do technical analysis. Maybe this makes everything kind of fly out the window. But does it? Like, did you FOMO into Bitcoin this past week because you saw a lot of videos of people saying the bull market is here? If you don't jump on board, we're taking off without you and you're going to miss out. I hope that wasn't you, because FOMO, I know, it's a very powerful thing, and we have all fallen victim to FOMO. 100%, I know. But I have told you about this gentleman. I think it's a gentleman. It could be a woman, although I think it's a gentleman, on X called Anonymous Crypto Predictions. He has been so very spot on with a lot of his calls. And this past week, while everybody was saying, listen, bull market's here, everybody aboard, he's saying, not so fast. So let's see what he put on October 19th. Bitcoin, what I'm watching for now is the price to start to slowly push the 200-day downward. I notice some people are starting to get FOMO, which is a sign of a local top, and notice the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, is heading into overbought territory. Overbought is when you're paying a price that is well above fair market value, and that's going to bring the price back down precipitously territory. So I can't help but feel that we're still going to be heading lower. So if we look at this chart that he did, now just notice these blue candles that have been drawn in here. These are actual candles that Anon put in there, showing that, you know what, I believe with this 200-day moving average, this is where the price of Bitcoin is going to go. That was October 19th. And all of this is like right on point. So all of this could also be right on point. So he's been really good with doing certain calls. He did really good calls with, I think, Solana, Hex. I will put, of course, a link to his X profile down below in the description box. If you want to go ahead and follow Anon, that would be amazing, because he really gives you a wealth of knowledge. He's not one of those people that zeets all of the time. Like, it's rare that he zeets maybe like once a day, and there's some days that he misses, so that when he puts something across, okay, this is going to be valuable here. And as of 2 hours ago today, he writes, here comes the retest. I pointed out almost 2 months ago, the real question is, will we break through the resistance, or do we get rejected and retest those lower levels? So here's the new, and of course down here is the RSI. And if you notice, like, as soon as we're above it, oh no, we come precipitously back down, okay? So here's the retest area, and it seems like we've already gone down, right? I think we're at like 29.7 right about now for Bitcoin. So this is why it's important to, not FOMO into anything, that you do what you feel comfortable with. And certainly, let's just pull up the chart here. I don't even know what, if we kind of like zoom out, there's just been, I guess these are technical head and shoulder candle patterns. And that's probably what we're going to do again, right? But where are we right now? 29.9. So, does this sort of, with everything that's happening right now with all these different catalysts, is this enough to break all of the old technical analysis and push us forward anyway, or not? And how do you feel about the economy? Do you really think that the economy is so great and wonderful that the bull market is absolutely imminent? Because I guess it depends on how you are situated financially. Everybody goes by what's going on with their own pocketbook. But when you look broadly around the country and you see people saying, I can hardly afford to continue to buy food at this rate, like food, the cost of food has gone up significantly. And if people could not buy things with their credit card, like if credit was cut off, people would be ruined. They wouldn't have money to basically function. So that's a scary thing. And depending on how you feel about the economy, that's the biggest indicator. What are the rumors? Not rumors, but what's the conversation that you're hearing about the economy? Are people saying that the economy is great and wonderful and strong right now and we're only going up? Or are you feeling like, okay, maybe the economy is not so great, like inflation is crazy out of control and has the possibility of going even higher? Like all of these things you have to also take into consideration. So even though it's good news for Bitcoin with the ETFs and, people seem to be using Bitcoin a lot more and people are hodling their Bitcoin, is that enough to start the bull market? No, I think there's a lot of other things that we need to look at. So when it comes to getting into cryptocurrency and buying, yes, definitely stack your Satoshis, buy a little bit of Bitcoin here and there, continuously, week after week. You're better off doing that. That's how you actually beat the market. But I don't think the bull market is here. I don't think we see 70,000 in 6 to 8 weeks. I just don't think it's going to happen. I favor what Anonymous Cryptocurrencies has to say, crypto predictions. And I think we're going to retest some lower levels. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. And don't forget, there's going to be a link so that you can go and follow Anonymous Crypto Predictions so that you can keep on top of the news as well. Well, that's going to do it here for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, remember, try to only buy on those red candles. And please take care of yourself.